Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. Today I'm working on making some black and white collage fodder or ephemera pieces. They're so easy and fun. All you need, a pair of scissors, permanent markers, and paper. So yes, these can be made in tons of colors, but today I'm just doing black and white. And I'll show you some ways to use them in your junk and art journals as we get going. So let's get started. I'll just show you a few. Oops. So we got some flowers, some plants. I don't know what you call them. Weeds. I don't know. But they're super fun to make and they look awesome on journal pages and in art collage pages. So let's do some together. I'll just show you some of the ways I doodle them. This is all just doodling, nothing difficult. All you need, you need a permanent marker. You can use a black Posca, but I prefer permanent markers because it dries quicker. And the black acrylic marker kind of bleeds here and there if I'm doing a bunch of them. And I'm using a Faber-Castell pen. Occasionally, I'll show you how I use that. So let's get started. Let's make some basic flowers. I'll show you how I do this flower. So I just do a circle. I make sure I'm in frame here. Let me back up. Okay. And these are just wonky leaves. There's no perfectionism in it. I make them some different sizes. Like that one's real wonky, but it's okay. And then make a stem. Now I do make my stem just a little bit thicker because I'm gonna be fussy cutting these out or cutting very close to the edges. So this is where my pen comes in to make it look like this, but you could use a permanent marker for this as well. This is just a method that I've been doing. So I just make littler leaves inside. And again, they're not perfectly straight. They're just, you know, go with it. And then I'll outline these. That just gives it that, like, I don't know, a neat look. So where are you guys tuning in from? I like to know. It's very interesting to see where my channel has reached. And you're just gonna make some leaves. Of course, you can make these leaves however you wish. This is just one way I do them differently. So there's one way of doing a flower. Then let's see. I love these kinds of, what are they? Leaves, plants. Yeah. So we'll do some of those. So for this one, this kind, I just make like a squiggly line and I go over it once or twice, whatever. Now I have to go over it twice because I kind of messed it up, but it's okay. And then I make my leaves on one side first because I'm not very good at going back and forth. So then I just mimic this side. Some I color in and some I don't, like how this one's not colored in and then this one is. I just kind of decide what I feel like doing. I'm going to do another stem here because all right. And then sometimes I'll just do something like polka dots instead of filling them totally in. So this stuff is called collage fodder. It's pretty popular in the art journaling world. I use it interchangeably with the word ephemera. It's just handmade pieces, botanical pieces. Actually, it can be any type of collage stuff, but I associate fodder mainly with botanicals, just personally. But it's just nice to be able to make your own stuff. It's cheaper, and I just think it looks so great in a journal. I'll show you, let me see if I can find my book. Yeah. I'll show you an example of using some. I think it's in this book. Yeah. So these are handmade pieces. Kind of like we're doing. Yes, these are colored ones, but here's the black and white ones. I think they just look great on a page. But I'll also show you another other ways to use them. So let's see. Let's make... You can get real creative. I would love to know about your guys' ideas that you do with them. I have kind of my go-tos, but I'm always open to expanding. These are almost like little hearts, like little loose hearts. And then I just flip it around. I'm making sure you can see my... And they don't have to be perfect at all. Just have fun with it. I have many pages where they're just wonky and I just kind of recycle them, or, you know, I'm like, that didn't work out. But I just move on. I've been practicing and doing these for weeks. So don't get down on yourself if yours look real wonky at first. It takes time. So this one I might do some polka dots in it. Let's see. Because I love polka dots. You can hear my dog next to me chomping on her lips, wanting a you-know-what, but I'm out, so I'll be going to the store later to get more TREATS's. I don't know what's on that one. But sometimes I switch up the colors that I use inside of these, you know, coloring them in, but today I'm just staying on with black and white. Let's see. I will turn this. Let me make sure that, okay. And you can make them really big too. So the tighter you make them, and what I mean by that is, see how close these are together? The more difficult it is to cut out. But I'm not awesome at fussy cutting, so I could probably be better. I just don't really actually enjoy it. So the more you spread out the leaves, the easier it is to cut. Just a little tip. I know a lot of people enjoy fussy cutting, so that won't be a problem. You could probably make these really tiny and be fine. But for those like me who don't love to fussy cut teeny tiny pieces, that's what I'm saying. So just kind of make it up as you go. There's so many shapes of leaves. None of them are perfect. None of them match. So you can just have fun with it. My goal for today is just to do a short video and give you guys something fun to work on and give you a little bit of my ideas, and that way you can explore your own as you get going. And in a minute or two or whenever, I'll show you another way to use these. But, you know, there's lots of ways. So, yeah, they're not perfect. They're just fun to do. Let's do another, just a simple flower. So without a stem, just a circle. Oops, I'm bouncing. Make sure I get back in frame. I always go out of frame. There we go. Just some wonky leaves. Some skinnier, some bigger. That's just how I do it, but you can do it however you want. I turn it because when I try to do it from one, like if I don't move it, it doesn't work out for me. So, because I am not a good drawer. I can doodle, but drawing is not my area of expertise, so. But I do practice a lot just to get a little bit better. But I'm born creative, but not born to draw. Like my aunt can draw. Oh, my tip went inside. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this pen. This is my favorite pen, so it's looking like I might have to replace it because the tip is hiding. I don't know how to get it back out. It doesn't twist up, so I am not sure what's going on, guys. All right, well, not a big deal. Like, even that's fine that there's a error because it just adds to the wonkiness. So then I'll just cut one out to kind of show you how I do it. You can you can cut them without a white border, but I see how these have a white border. I like the white border because I think it accents it, but you don't have to. You can cut it straight up the line and, you know, but this is what I've been doing lately is just, these scissors aren't great, but, so I just cut it and leave like a little bit of a, see how I'm not good at this? Especially on camera. But I just leave that little bit of a border and then, oops. See, I mess up all the time, but it doesn't bother me really because my junk journals are true junk journals for the most part, so. One thing I'm not really following, but when you fussy cut, you're supposed to move the paper, not your scissors, so. But I'm not here to teach how to fussy cut because I have terrible scissors for this and they're not that sharp, so. When I'm off camera, I just take my time. And it ends up working out. But I'll finish cutting this out and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. So that's the one I just cut out. I just didn't think it was necessary to do the whole thing. And, ooh, I got some dogs making noises. All right, so what else? It's like this guy. Just this little plant thing. Oops, I got the wrong. Okay, I had to come back because my dogs were barking, so. I don't even know if I remember how I made this one, guys. We'll see. We will find out. So I think what I did for this one, I just made some weird wonky lines. It's not very straight. Could be the caffeine. But you can always go and fix it. Re-outline. Either way, it's still going to look good once it's cut out. And I probably could fit another leaf or two down here. They always look so much better once you've cut them. So try not to judge them when they're just on the paper because see how that one kind of, but then it's basically the same thing. Once it's cut, it looks awesome. I mean, for, you know. So. So if you guys are still here, it'd be awesome if you gave my channel a like and a thumbs up. I always say that, a thumbs up and a like, they're the same thing. Subscribe if you like my stuff. If you're new here, I do junk journaling, art journaling, a little bit of everything. I'm always trying different medias and different techniques. I may not be great at them all, but you know what? I like to try them. So my other pen that I was using is not cooperating. So let me see if I have another pen. I got this little jar of pens. I can try this guy. Nope, that one's not working. That's okay. I'll do it with this guy. That one turned out kind of ugly, but that's all right. You win some, you lose some. Let's see, how about this one's easy, it's just circles. That circle didn't really turn out, but I'll reshape it. And then you can color it in. Then if you have a white Posca, you could go back through and add white polka dots to this one. So I just think the polka dot ones look so cute. You'll see some edits in this video because I had a few episodes of my dogs barking, so try not to leave those in the videos because I know other people have dogs and then it upsets their dogs. I have had a request to have my dogs in the video, and I will try. I do have a shorts video with my dogs so you can see what they look like. I do have a black lab and a chocolate lab. My black lab is 3. His name is Henry. He's wild, but he's a Spitfire. I love him so much, but he's so crazy. He's my first male dog I've ever had, so I'm not used to like how males operate, but I'm learning. And it could be just him, not because he's a male, but my female labs have been a lot more mellow than my male lab. So let's see, let's put some polka dots on this one. Just gotta make sure my pen's working. You know, another tip I learned, which I'm going to order some, is you can get whiteout pens, and they're economical, really. I forget what they're called. They're like, oh, shoot. I think, there's some, like liquid paper, I think, is what you search. But anyways, whiteout pens make great marks, even better than this Posca. So you can do a lot of outlining and stuff with those. I'm going to grab some next time I'm at the store, or maybe order some. See, that one didn't, those polka dots didn't turn out real bright, but that's okay. So yeah, these are tons of fun to make, and you can really get crazy with them. Oh, I was going to show you what I was thinking. I haven't done this yet, but I have some painty paper. So let's see what one would look like on here. This is just a painted grocery bag, I think, or lunch bag. Sorry, it's hard for me to cut on camera because I don't have a lot of space, but so you could take one and let's see, and make like a piece of ephemera. Let's see which one I want. Like that looks kind of cute. Just trying to find, that might be too big. That could be off-centered. Or something like that. If I can find my glue. Show you another couple ways you can use these. The tip of my art glitter glue is clogged, so I got way too much glue on here, but yeah, way too much glue. Oops, sorry guys for that. And then this is a little too big. I know, something like that as a piece, like a tuck. It could even be grab my other journal. It could be, you know, just like a little tuck in the pocket. Or even like, I almost like it like that, just as its own page, or like decoration on the page. If I was going to use personally as tucks. I might put them back them to like a little bit of a, maybe some file folder just to give them some oomph. But I love this. And then I'll come through and show you something else I love doing. I know this is kind of like not what the video is about, but I want to show you how you can use these anyways, so. And my crafting always goes on tangents, so put a little washi there. Let's see. So my style is, I like vivid stuff, bold, and then I also like mixing in a little vintage. So I got a little vintage looking washi there. This might need a little more. So that's kind of cute. I mean, I could add some more later, but that's not what we're doing right now, guys. And then another thing you can do with these, let me move this out of my way. Oh, I guess I have two ideas. I have some sprayed paper. So you could add it to, this is just showing you can add it to all kinds of paper. I'm not going to do that right now. But the other thing is you could add it to some watercolor book page. I had a bunch of watercolor book page as examples, but I can't find it at the moment. So you could just take any book page. You could cut it so that it's, you could make it more rough and just tear the book page. But for right now, I'm just going to cut it. And then take, let's see what one would look good on here. I do love it with the watercolor paper. Something like that. So you can keep going with these and make more ephemera. There's really, I feel like I could tell you a million ideas. You could take these and glue them onto an envelope. So I've got these sprayed envelopes. So you could do, I'm trying to find, you know, just, oops. Glue one on the front. And then you would add this envelope to a pocket in your journal, or it could be added to a page like I did on this one. So you add the pocket. You can't tell because I covered it, but the flap of the envelope's right here. So you could, let me see, go like this. You probably have seen this idea anyway, but you glue it down, and now you have a pocket here, which I kind of like, but again, that's not what we're doing right now. So anyways, guys, there's a bunch of ideas for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, please give me ideas if you would like to see stuff. I'm open to it. You can always leave it in the comments, and I will see you later. Thank you so much.